Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that we're going to talk about today is an update. Remember I promised you I would get you what happened in that courtroom where the judge backhands the crap out of the gun-controlling AG from Illinois about, them accusing him of causing gun crime? Yeah. And I got it. Everything's going to be linked into the description box below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. We are in a slightly different environment. We're on a combination of a supply trip to North Georgia, supply trip to Asheville, North Carolina, and then also a event called IV8888. This is a whole thing, so bear with me as we have a different setup, but this you got to see. Now, of course, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Let's get into this, people. Let me get myself out of here. We're going to take a trip to FPC. Now, you recall that this entire story was all about a judge who caught some crap from a clerk or the AG's office around supporting the Second Amendment. You guys loved that video. Your comments were gold. Well, now they were back in court, as the judge required them to do, and he backhands them some more. Listen to these exchanges. Again, it'll all be linked, but I just want to show you what FPC is reporting from what actually happened in that courtroom. This is awesome. Legal update from FPC. After a hearing that started by the judge saying he read the motion to stay as saying, "Judge, your order killed 4 people," and that defendants gave a non-apology apology, the judge has denied the motion, meaning the decision, which applies to the plaintiffs, remains in effect. I've got the entire thing linked if you want to read the actual little document there, but let me just show you a few of the pieces that they highlighted, because again, the exchanges here are glorious. All right. The judge says he will not sanction the defendant's lawyers, which means they're not going to get personally in trouble, but that they need to be careful and that legal filings have a higher standard than Facebook. Oh, okay. Some notable moments from the hearing. Judge, your sentence says you need to stay because the order is killing people. Illinois, we didn't mean that. We just wanted to show that an order relaxing gun regulations has potential public safety implications. Let's get into these details right here. Why'd you cite a news article in your motion and not the studies you say you have? Illinois says, well, an example intending to connect to the court's order, the judge says. The potential public safety implications, the judge interrupts again and says, of the court's order. So you see what's happening right now. The judge is not taking the crap from the gun-controlling AG from Illinois, and he's just interrupting them and saying, yeah, you done pissed me off. All right, let's continue because we are only at the very beginning phases of this little piece of glory. Let's keep going here. So, this is the judge. The CCW Act passed in 2014. How many prosecutions of CCW holders carrying on the public transit have happened since then? Defendants, don't know. Well, that's good. Judge, how many arrests of CCW holders carrying on public transit have happened since then? Defendants, don't know. Let's continue. This is so embarrassing. Any evidence of CCW holders accidentally firing guns since 2014? Silence. Judge, any evidence of CCW holders shooting someone on public transit since 2014? Illinois, it was illegal before this. Oh, weird. Judge, this is so great. So, people break the law all the time. Any evidence of CCW holders shooting someone since 2014? Defendants, I don't know. Judge, any evidence that plaintiffs are criminals? Talking about the people saying they're suing the state for infringing on their gun rights. No. Okay. Judge, any evidence that CCW holders have had licenses revoked for carrying on public transit? Illinois, we don't know. Huh. Judge, ever prosecute anyone for carrying on public transit? Silence. This judge is doing what every one of us wants to do to these gun controllers, asking them direct questions around their accusations, and they have nothing. This judge is just getting started, guys, and I hope you're enjoying because it is glorious. Let's continue. FPC gives more. Let's just show more right off the get. All right. Lawyer for defendant Fox. One expert report says people carrying in enclosed spaces risk public safety due to potential accidental discharges, not specific to the plaintiffs. Judge, so it doesn't matter who the person is, they're danger to public safety by carrying a gun there. Ding! Fox, this is the plaintiffs. That's the general premise of the report. Judge, did the expert review the backgrounds of the plaintiffs? Fox, report was about public at large, not the plaintiffs. Fox, expert was provided info about the plaintiffs, but the report was not limited to the plaintiffs. Judge, expert view is that everyone is public safety risk by carrying on public transit. Fox, yes. He is punching holes directly in what the gun control norms are. It's not the individuals, it's the guns themselves. It's not the individuals that would have the concealed carry permit, it's anyone that have a gun. That's what the judge is punching here. This is like a paper hole punch all day, every day. And it's glorious. Let's go back. I've got one more little exchange for you because FPC did a good job documenting this. Judge, oh, messed that up. Hold on. There we go. Judge, don't take legal advice from news articles. Judge, no evidence presented that people are being arrested for carrying on public transit. Takes courage for a judge to admit they're wrong. Analysis by Ninth Circuit in Wolford was cursory and superficial. Hawaii District Court judge's analysis was much better. Judge, Second Amendment is a personal right, but can have limits. I hope there's a public interest in this country that allows people to access their constitutional rights. There's one piece I want to hit right here. This little piece right here, it's a personal right, but it can have limits. What they're referencing is the Heller decision. That's what they're referencing. They're also referencing the Bruin decision, the nuances inside of it about prior examples of gun control, and also it's not without limits in public spaces, things of that nature. They can have their own concealed carry regimes, stuff like Kavanaugh said, things of that nature. Let's continue. Judge, no evidence that plaintiffs are a threat or not qualified for CCW. Defendants' examples of gun crimes committed on public transit don't come close to meeting this burden. Argument that plaintiffs don't often use public transit cuts against defendants, and maybe they don't ride much because they want to carry. Exactly what he is describing, other than the whole destruction of gun control narratives left and right, and this is again in Illinois, the AG's office. This judge is federal and having a field day with it. But this last piece that I've got still highlighted, this is all about the chilling effect on constitutional rights. The left says, no, you can have your constitutional rights, you can't carry them here, and you can't carry them there, and they've turned the Second Amendment into green eggs and ham. I can carry it here, but what if it's there? What if it's in the rain? What if it's on a train? What about if there's a cat? What if I'm fat? You get the idea. But that's the entire point. All of these exchanges are all undermining the entire piece that the gun control has put forward, and this judge is doing it in a really amazing way. Let's get more of this, and I hope you guys enjoyed every second of it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one.